you're having a great day. It is Halloween week. We're going to continue to talk about pumpkins. I think this writing piece is super fun. Why are how-to writing pieces important? I can complete my circle map and flow map. That's what we're going to do today. Your vocabulary, pumpkin fall explanatory. That's what we're going to do today. Did you know, this picture's super cool to me. Did you know the festival similar to Halloween is known as Chuseok? It is at this time that families thank their ancestors for the fruits of their labor. The family pays respect to these ancestors by visiting their tombs and making offerings of rice and fruit. The Chuseok festival takes place in the month of August. So we celebrate in October and they do this in August. So here's a map and here's a picture of what something you might see in Korea during this time. So I love this. This book is called How to Babysit a Grandpa. So even though we're not talking about how to babysit a grandpa, this is an example about a how-to story. So this can give us some ideas about how to write a how-to or explanatory piece. Listening ears on.
How to Babysit a Grandpa by Jean Reagan, illustrated by Lee Wildish. How to Babysit a Grandpa. Thank you for this awesome book, Mac. Opa and Oma love it. Babysitting your grandpa is fun, if you know how. When your grandpa rings the doorbell, what should you do?
Hide.
That's right, you have to hide. You might wiggle and want to giggle, but don't yell, Grandpa, not yet. Shh. This is how to stay quiet.
Pretend you're a shark waiting for lunch. Act like a pirate spy. Be as still as a lion statue.
And as soon as your grandpa says, I give up, pop out and shout,
Here I am!
When your mom and dad leave, pat your grandpa's hand and say, don't worry, they always come back. Then right away, ask him if he's hungry. Snack ideas for Grandpa.
Cream topped with cookies. Olive soaked on fingertips. Anything dipped in ketchup. Cookies topped with ice cream.
After snacks, it's time to take your grandpa for a walk. When it's cold, make sure to bundle up. And when it's sunny, sunscreen up, especially the top of his head. Remember to grab his hand when you cross the street and remind him to look both ways. What to do on a walk.
Step over sidewalk cracks. Look for lizards, cool puffs, and dandelion.
And if there is a puddle or sprinkler, show him what to do. When you're back at home, have him shut his eyes while you get ready. And then, how to entertain a grandpa.
Someone saw across the room. Put on a scary play. Show off your muscles.
You may want to have some extra tricks. Grandpas always clap for more. Pretty soon, he'll want to join the fun. So play with Grandpa too. How to play with a grandpa.
Mulch with your drum. Build a pirate cave. Make sure you both fit in. Watch out for sharks in the water.
Don't let your feet touch the floor. When your grandpa says, nap time, it's time for his nap. The best way to put to sleep is to have him read a long book over and over and over and over. And even if you're sleepy too, babysitters have to stay awake. While he naps, draw a picture for his fridge. What to draw for Grandpa?
A pirate shark battle. Your favorite dinosaur. You and your grandpa splashing in a puddle.
Then, wake your grandpa up. You might want to try this.
Lifting him with your muscles. Tickling his nose and toes. Singing on top of Old Smoky.
Softly, then louder and louder. Now we ask, will Mom and Dad be home soon? Your grandpa will look at the clock and say, yikes, very soon. Good babysitters can't leave messes, so turn on some bouncy music and get to work. And when you hear your mom and dad, grab your grandpa's hand and pull him behind the couch. Show him how to be quiet. Check how to stay quiet and whisper. See, Grandpa, they always come back. Now comes the hardest part, the goodbye time. How to say goodbye to Grandpa.
Surprise him with a picture. A hug and kiss, a hug and kiss, and another hug and kiss.
And then ask, when can I babysit you again? The end. Thank you for this awesome book.
All right, what a fun how-to story. So, this week we're going to do a how-to writing, and it's going to be how to carve a pumpkin. How would your pumpkin be different if you lived in another country? Accessories, celebrations. So, that means you can get creative with it, because we don't all, even in other countries, we don't all carve our pumpkins the same way. So you don't have to write about carving a witch, carving a smiley face. It could be anything. I've seen the most creative pumpkins so far this year. I'm so excited about it. So we're gonna do how to create a pumpkin, carving pumpkin ideas. You're gonna write ideas in your circle mat about what you would do to carve your pumpkin, or what kind of pumpkin would you carve. So it could be a monster. It could be a football player. It could be a witch. It could be any of those things. And then you're going to look and start to begin your flow map. Remember, these are some examples of some hooks, which could be opening sentences, and some clever conclusions, which would be your closing sentence. Also, we've still got our transition words, our adjectives and what they tell us. All of these things, these are helpful when writing any story. And it's going to be especially helpful when writing your how-to story. Then you're going to look at your flow map. We've already given you an opening and closing sentence. You just have to fill in the blanks. So carving a pumpkin is so much fun. because then you're going to do your first, next, and last, but remember you can use other transition words. And I hope next time it will be what? So I can blank. Okay? So that's what you're going to do for your flow map. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day.